Today is day 7 of 10 biblical things for which to be thankful, and today I'm showcasing what I call the controllables. I'm so thankful for these controllables. There are, of course, so many things that are beyond our control, right? I mean, we can't control the weather, and we can't control the stock market, and we cannot control what other people think and what other people think about us specifically. But God has entrusted to our care several things that we can control. And first, I want to say I'm thankful that I can control my spiritual health. I can control how close I am to God. James 4 says, draw nigh to God, and he'll draw nigh to you. We can be as close to God as we want to be. We get to control that. So I ask you, are you as close to God as you've ever been in your life? Or was there a time when you were closer to him than you are now? You're the one in control of how close to God you are. I control whether or not I read my Bible, whether or not I have my prayer time. I control if I hang out with godly people or worldly people. I control whether or not I abhor that which is evil or if I cleave to that which is good. I'm saying I control, you control your spiritual health. Not only that, but secondly, there are several aspects of my physical health that I control. I control whether or not I exercise regularly. I control whether or not I lace up my tennis shoes and go for a jog when I don't even feel like it. I mean, I control what foods I eat and how I fuel my body. Some people eat Pop-Tarts and donuts for breakfast and a Wendy's Baconator and fries for lunch, and then they have a bowl of ice cream for dinner, and they wonder why they're sick. They did that to themselves, and believe me, I've been there. I'm saying I can control my diet and exercise, important aspects of my physical health. But then thirdly, I can control what I think about. I can control whether or not I dwell on the hurtful things that people say or if I dismiss their verbal nonsense as the trivial foolishness it is. I control what I ruminate on. I can control my mental health. But then fourthly, I can control my emotional health. There are times where we should be righteously angry, or times that we can grieve, or times that we have joy. And each of those emotions have a biblical footing and a biblical validation. God has enabled us to have a sense of temperance. The Spirit enables that. It's a fruit of the Spirit. And when we get some of these areas out of whack, just one of these areas out of whack, it'll affect every area of our life. If you're not controlling your spiritual health well, it'll affect you physically, mentally, and emotionally. But if you're not controlling your physical health well, I mean, your diet's a mess and you seldom exercise, it's going to affect you spiritually and emotionally and mentally. It's all connected. I'm saying regulate yourself well, and God will use you to do remarkable things. And it took me like 3.5 decades of my life to realize this. But so many of the aspects of our lives are within our control. I control my work ethic. I control how I treat my wife and how I lead my children. I'm saying this Thanksgiving, be thankful to God for the areas that he lets you control. The old saying is, I can't control a bird from flying over my head, but I can prevent it from building a nest in my hair. So hopefully you recognize there's a lot of things that we cannot control. But if you're thankful that God has allowed you to control some things, please give this video a thumbs up and comment below and give me your favorite Bible verse on the topic of temperance. And don't forget to join me tomorrow for day 8 of 10 biblical things for which to be thankful.